So am I the only one who continues to be amazed by the fact that I can hold in the palm of my hand a 32-track digital audio studio that I can record, mix and create music on wherever I am, even in the middle of this forest? Well, in today's video, I'm going to stop spinning and then I'm going to do some vocal recording. That's right, I'm out here in nature to do some backing vocals for my new acoustic track. So let's go. If this is your first time on the channel here, my name is Pete. This is Studio Live today, where I help you create, record and release your best music. And what I'm going to be doing today is something a little bit weird. I do a lot of my vocal writing, especially harmonies and backing vocals, while I'm out and about, and I literally hum to myself or sing to myself into my phone here in GarageBand while I'm walking about. So I'm on my lunch break at the moment, and I'm going to spend just a few minutes on my new track working out some backing vocals. So these won't be the final backing vocals, but these will be adding to my demo. If you haven't seen the demo, there'll be a link up there and down there to the first episode where I record a guitar and vocal demo. So let's get into it and start recording some backing vocal tracks. So in terms of the equipment that I'll be using, all I have here is my headset, which has a microphone. So I've got one ear plugged in here. I tend to sing with just one ear plugged in so I can have the other one free to hear myself live. And I will be jumping into GarageBand, putting monitoring on, and then I'll be able to sing. There will be some background noise you can hear. There's a rugby game going on over that side. There's some birds, there's the planes flying over. So it's not exactly pristine here, but to get some ideas down while I'm on the go and then take back to the studio, this is going to work just fine. Oh, and one more thing before I get started. What I tend to do is I tuck this down into my shirt. You'll hear it scraping a little bit as I do that. But that basically acts as like a windsock or a foam cover that you would have on a microphone, but it's just using my shirt. So a bit of a weird thing, but if you don't do that and if it's just flapping around, it'll hit against things and it'll pick up some of the background noise and the wind especially, which creates a very horrible sound. So this won't make it perfect, but it'll make it okay. I just have to make sure that I don't move around a lot, otherwise you'll just hear the scraping of my shirt as I sing. Okay, so here we are in GarageBand, and of course, as I'm starting this now, every noise possible is coming out. There's a helicopter now, there's a whole bunch more birds making noise, and the rugby players have started chirping a lot more. Anyway, we'll get on with this because this isn't going to be in our final project, but this is really just about writing our harmony and our backing vocal parts. So you can see I've had a bit of a go here doing some. These were actually literally as I was walking along in traffic, so they're sounding pretty bad, but they were just to get some ideas down. What I'm going to do now though is we're going to create a new track. So we'll tap on the plus sign, we'll come over to our microphone, audio recorder, we'll go to voice, and then as I always suggest, we'll come in here, drop down the top, go lead vocals. Let's make it punchy presence, because lead vocals has delay on it, which makes it really hard because there's that latency with the delay effect that doesn't work so well. So we're ready to go now. We'll go back here just to make sure that we've lined things up. So what I'm going to record is probably 3-part harmony on this track overall. Well, sorry, so four voices all together. I've got my main lead vocal here, and then I'm thinking 3 different harmony parts, and I'll normally split up harmony into high, sort of mid-range and low. So what I'll do first of all is let's do the low harmony first, and then we'll step up, we'll go mid-range, and then we'll go high. We'll just get these tracks down with some ideas, and then we can build upon these. So I'm going to hit record and start with this first track. And I'll tap the monitor button here to turn on the monitoring. So now I can hear my voice coming through. Ba 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 ba. Turn down the input volume a little bit. Ba 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 ba. But those times are gone. They have floated away. We're moving on. No more yesterday. It's gone, and it's a new day. Everyone needs a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had, how we felt. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality. Okay, so there we go. That's some ideas, some of those lower sort of ideas that I'll be working on. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to continue on. Now we'll go back to our track here, our track view, so it'll take my monitor off, and you can see how low down that volume was. So backing vocals are really low. There's a video I have which is a trick that you can use to increase the volume of these sort of vocals when we get to editing, which I'll show you later, or again there's links to that you can check out now. But that's sort of our first take. Let's just come down to a part where we've got some vocals in play and listen to what this sounds like.
Oh, no more yesterday, because it's gone, and it's a new day.
Okay, so that bit there, what I'd actually done originally is I wanted to do like a backing vocal that goes, new day coming, there, which I did in the second time around, but not that time around. So I'll do that when we're doing the medium vocals. So let's do those now. We'll tap, we'll go duplicate, as once again our helicopter friend comes back. Great timing again. So we'll now drop this down a little bit. Now I'll take the metronome off because I realized that I had it on. Probably don't need that. I can hear the beat from the guitar and the rhythm of the vocals. So we don't want a whole bunch of click tracks in our background as we go along here. So let's hit record and record some medium vocals. Now what I'll do is I'll come forward a bit. We don't need the whole intro bit because we don't start till a bit further down. We'll come in here. So let's hit record and get going. Into the song. So here's
Quiet,
my
you.
vocal
Was a time when
and my
we
guitar
used
in
to
here.
play outside.
This part is just going to be
Remind me to
vocal.
cut myself off and stop talking.
But I'll
Quiet.
stop talking now because I am going to bring in some when we get to the chorus.
Care. Was a time when the women folks stayed home to care for all the little ones. New day coming, new day coming. Everyone needs a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had, how we felt. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality.
Okay, there we are. That is the medium backing vocals. So that's all coming together okay. Again, I'm working on some additional ideas. Every time I do another take, I'm workshopping other things that we can do and change with this. So all sounding okay so far. Okay, so let's do this one more time with feeling. We're going to tap, we're going to go duplicate. So we've got our third, and this is going to be our high vocal harmony. So let's jump in and hit record and get going again.
About the things we put in the air, but those times are gone, they have floated away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, because it's gone, and it's a new day. Everyone needs a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had, how we felt. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality.
Okay, better. I think we're sounding all right here. So that is going to do it. Okay, so there you go. Our vocals are recorded in there. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go out with the full song as it stands right now with these very rough vocal tracks, backing vocal tracks in here. I'll then join you right at the end for a few final words. But for now, let's have a listen to how this song is sounding here in GarageBand.
we used to play outside. Didn't worry who was around. We were free and we didn't have a care about the things we put in the air. But those times are gone, they have floated away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, because it's gone and it's a new day. Time when the women folks stayed home to care for all the little ones, and some of us, well, we had to live in fear just because the way we appear. But those times are gone, they are floating away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, because it's gone and it's a new day. New day coming, new day coming, new day coming. Everyone needs a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had, how we felt. But when we look back, we have our rose-colored glasses on. So let's take the best of what we have, 'cause it's a new day. Hello darkness, my old friend, your busy day is at an end. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality.
So what do you think? Isn't that a cool way to get your vocal harmony ideas down? Now, they're by no means perfect. Obviously, I'm not going to keep these recordings because of all this noise here, but it's a good way to just get some ideas down, and I really like some of those little parts. Some of it needs to change. Some of the harmonies are not quite right, and I think I went a little bit too low and a bit too high in some parts. But what I'm working on here is I'm trying to get a sort of a Mamas and a Papas, a bit of a Beach Boys, a bit of a sort of an old school 70s kind of early 70s vibe in this, like a folk song. So that's sort of what we're aiming at here. So what do you think? Let me know, give me some feedback on these harmonies. Do you have some ideas? Do you like some parts, not like other parts? I'm pretty open to suggestion, and I'm going to complete this song in the next 7 days, so I need to move fast. But yeah, please drop your comments down below, because I'll be obviously recording some more professional versions of these vocals back in the studio in the next couple of days. But until then, this has been Pete for Studio Live today, and I'll see you on the next video. Congratulations, you made it to the end. I knew you would. I had faith in you. Your reward is that you can now subscribe to my channel by clicking on the Studio Live Today icon. There's also 2 videos down below in those rectangles that you can click on if you have the energy to watch another one. And you can check out studiolivetoday.com for more of my jibber jabber. Thanks again for watching.